polished, dramatic version of Skarra's backstory that really brings out his emotions, motivations, and the seeds of his villainy. Skarra wasn't always the fearsome figure the town would one day dread. Once, he was as a friend, a hero, a young man in his late teens full of ambition and a burning desire to do good. He dreamed of saving people, of being celebrated as a hero, not for glory, but to make a difference. At first, everything seemed possible. Skarra trained tirelessly, completed missions, and helped those in need. But as time passed, he began to notice something unsettling. Carano, another hero, shone brighter. He excelled at every mission, earned the admiration of their peers, and captured the spotlight effortlessly. The cheers, the praise, the recognition, all went to Carano. Skarra tried to push the feeling aside. He tried harder, but no matter how much he gave, it never seemed enough. Each success was overshadowed and each compliment deflected toward Carano. Slowly, the admiration he had hoped to earn became replaced by frustration, bitterness, and self-doubt. Weeks turned into months. Skarra's heart grew heavy with resentment, not just toward Carano, but toward everyone who seemed blind to his efforts. Finally, he could no longer contain the storm inside him. One day, in front of the guild, he shouted. He complained, poured out every ounce of his pain, his feeling of being left behind, ignored, and unappreciated. Then, with a mix of anger and despair, he announced that he was leaving. He walked away, leaving behind the friends, the heroes, and the life he had once dreamed of. But leaving was only the beginning. Alone, Skarra dedicated himself to a new purpose. He trained harder, mastered powers others would fear, and slowly carved a new identity. He built a dark fortress, a castle of shadows, populated with villains he had either recruited or defeated and enslaved. Now, with power, strategy, and a burning desire for revenge, Skarra sets his sights on what he once loved. Friends, heroes, the town itself. Nothing and no one would stand in his way. Where once he sought recognition and camaraderie, now he seeks dominance and destruction. The hero who was forgotten had become the villain who would be remembered and feared.